Hello, hello, mollusks and mussels. How y'all doing? I want to say hi to everyone who said something while we were getting in the get ready. Uh, oh, hi. Thank you for those 100 biddies and thank you for the welcome back, Sunny. Enjoy your Renaissance Zeal titties. Thank you so much, Happy. Thank you, Giga. Hey, Anna. And of course, thank you, Sunny, for the biddies.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel a little bit bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Well, thank you. It's a squid. It is. Thank you, Flossie. Hi, everybody. Hi. If you follow me normally, I have been gone for a whole week. And oh my God, Stitchy brought me my egg sandwiches. Oh my God, you're beautiful. I love you, sweetheart. Mwah. Thank you. It's just trash. It's from when sodas were coming out of my soda stuff. So you might see cotton candy variant squid. Actually, this is kind of my hair color in real life right now. This was supposed to be my Halloween thing where I was supposed to dress as myself. So I felt it was, pretty good. Egg sandwiches make everything better. So true, especially when all you've been eating is hospital food. What's up? Yes, please. Could I get a big cup of water or something? Yeah. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. I have some sippy cups I know around. Flossie says hi, Stitchy. Okay, so if you didn't, on Thursday, like 2 weeks ago, yeah, I think it was about 2 weeks in total, I was playing Dragon Age Inquisition and I said I was having some pain, and eventually it made me end the stream early, like really early. We're talking like I had streamed for a singular hour and that was it. And we were dealing with some stuff. We're going to be talking about some medical things here. If that's not something you're up for talking about here, well, you should come see me when I'm streaming normally. This is my big thing where I'm just trying to update you on all the things that have kind of happened and get you all some basic information and such. Thank you for the head pats, Anna. Squirmy's been worried. Oh no, yeah. Tell him I'm home and much better. I'm much better. Thank you. So on Thursday, I had some extremely bad pain. So after stream, I called my local VA and said that I really needed to see somebody because I was having issues with my undercarriage. Again, sorry, this is medical talk. Hold on, I should probably type that up here. There we go. I'm going to put that little, I'm going to doop that right there. I'll have it unpin at the end of stream. It'll be fine. I just want to make sure that people are pre-warned because this is going to be talking about bodily stuff and I don't want people to be like, oh, and all that. I don't want to be like, I didn't tell you that what you were coming in on. Hold on, I'm going to take a little bite of food. Oh, so good. So, I was having some pain in my underside. I thought it was to do with something with progesterone that I had taken because online I'd seen some stuff that was happening with that. And if you don't know, progesterone is often used to give a Menses cycle to somebody who is not having one. Me eating breakfast, drinking coffee, typical Monday. Exactly. But now you get to hear about my medical stuff. I wasn't getting the cycle and I thought maybe the progesterone was doing something different. And so we went to a doctor and I was like, I'm in extreme pain. It's really uncomfortable to sit, to move. It's really, really painful. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, can you please come and check me out? It was not my usual doctor. But when the bike is not for sale, Francis. Sorry, I'm also a little flushed right now. That's been happening every time I get up, but that's okay. So we went to my doctor. I had a very hard time to sit down. Breakfast and medical talk. Breakfast and blood would go pretty hard as a podcast name. Oh my God, it would. We know I don't have skills on doing digital stuff. She's giving me her Halloween water bottle. Oh, thank you, Stitchy. Oh, sweet crispiness. Yeah. You're just really upset about that hospital one not keeping cold, huh?
I just block doesn't.
That's so But yes, Breakfast and Blood would be a very hardcore podcast name. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Normally I get these clean, but I've been gone for like 2 weeks. Yeah, so I'm going to put it there. Discussions on food and murder. Discussions on food and like healthcare. Or murder, I guess. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of true crime podcasts. So when I went there, I was prepared to have to drop trow, show off my bits so she could check it out. She tapped over my stomach a bunch of times and was like, okay, you are constipated and you probably have a hemorrhoid. And I'm like, you don't want to check anything? You don't want to look? And she was like, just go take care of business. Wink, wink, say no more. Murder can be healthcare if you hate someone enough. That's true. You've sat in on medical lectures and attended to medical emergencies. Well, damn, Anna's already ready. Anna's like, well, no, nothing stopped me from eating my food. Mm-mm-mm. So, Fleet's at home enema. Yeah. Well, they wanted us to do like Miralax and stuff like that. But I did what I used to do when I was in the military to lose like 5 pounds when you needed to, which was magnesium citrate. Do not suggest it. Do not. But I did, and we passed whatever was in my body, and as it is. And I felt okay. Like I felt good. Yeah, not so invasive. Hi, welcome back. Hope you're feeling better. I'm feeling way better, Muffin. That's what we're getting to chit chat about today. You're an old MET. You're an old retired EMT firefighter. Ooh, I actually didn't know that. Why didn't I know that, Anna? Yeah, not so invasive. And I felt good for like an hour and a half. I felt so good. I was like, oh, it's pain-free. All right, cool. I can get back into streaming. It'll be fine. No biggie deal. Oh dear, I had a bit of a constipation issue. And then Stitchy said, maybe I should sleep on the couch because my bed is a very high up bed. So she was like, maybe you want to like not hop out of a bed and scurry if you're still, trying to do things. But I woke up every like half hour. Like I woke up every half hour in the worst pain. And I was like, okay, so whatever I did, not fixing it, not doing it. But it's like, what am I supposed to do? She said that this would fix it. I just need to stop being a big baby about it. We're all full of shit at some point in our lives. That is very true. That is very true. And no worries for anybody who's having these kind of issues. There shouldn't be a problem with that kind of stuff. But we were basically swapping through painkillers, trying to get me through. Like, I just got to get through this. This is just a pain that I just got to get used to right now. I spent the rest of the weekend like laying on the couch, essentially feeling like I was dying, and not like this, oh, I'm so sick, I feel like I'm dying. Like I legitimately thought, oh, thank God I have my will already written out and my medical desires already given to my people because I'm gonna die. And that wasn't a hyperbole. I was legitimately thinking I'm going to die. That was how bad the pain was. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't even eat. And at some point, it was just like, this is enough. I cannot do this. This is obviously not working. It is super crazy. It was like, there is a weird feeling when you're in a position where all of a sudden your body just goes, the back of your head just goes, you're going to die. Whatever you're doing with is going to kill you. And I'm like, oh no, I've had this before. When I had MRSA, is knowing that feeling. And I legitimately was so terrified. I was telling like Tofu because she was texting me over the weekend. And when Stitchy came home at midnight, I was like, I can't do this. I need to go to the emergency room. I need to. Like, there's nothing else. I can't wait this out. And I just need to do to somebody something. I don't care what they're going to do for me. I just need it to stop, We got there. And they could not examine me because I was in so much pain. And the guy who was in charge of the ER, yeah, impending doom is not a fun trip. Yeah, it's a thing. It's horrifying where your brain is just like, it's gotten that calm kind of point where it's like, you're just going to die. It's okay. This is going to end very soon. But he said, I'm not going to lie to you. The the woman area is not my expertise, and I don't see anything that should be causing you any kind of injury. So I'm going to give you some painkillers so you can get more than like an hour of sleep, because that's all I was doing, was trying to get a little bit of sleep. The acceptance phase. Oh yeah. So I was just like, okay, well, what are you going to give me? Like the Tylenol on with a little bit of codeine on it. He gave me morphine. I got 4 cc's of morphine so that I could get a couple of hours of sleep. And he said, when you wake up in the morning, make sure you're getting an appointment and get going, get going, get started. You got to find somebody who can look after you. Wouldn't the painkillers be clogging you up worse? Oh yeah, they would. If it was the issue. I was not going to the bathroom either because it was so painful, and I was actually having a problem actually passing urine. That was a problem. I actually had to force myself to do things. So I was like, what is going on? I haven't been having like, it was just a weird thing. Sorry, I'm gonna take another bite. I am so hungry. Like, there shouldn't be a clogging you up issue with the front half of you, You should not be forcing yourself to go to urinate. This is what I'm telling you. Focus on me. Listen, look at me. Do not, if you're having problems passing urine, go to the hospital. Seriously, that should not be a thing. Honestly, I'm shocked they didn't make you drink that one liquid and take an x-ray of your organs. Yeah, see, well, he didn't want to do that. It was a very hard time at ER. It was like 1 or 2 in the morning. So there really wasn't a whole lot of people there. We do live in a small town still, a small-ish medium town. So it's not like we have a whole lot going on at that point. So the next morning I show up and I can't even sit down. Like, I can't sit down to get an examination. And this was after finding out that all of the original treatment people for gynecology and all that they're gone. They're out. They've got other things they're doing. I've got essentially a trainee, and she said, you know what? I can't do this to you. You're gonna go to the emergency room again, and they're gonna give you some painkillers so we can do X-rays or a CT or something just to see what's going on with you. And at that point, I was just so in such pain. I was like, yeah, whatever you wanted me to do, whatever. I couldn't sit for long periods of time, so I would just be zombie shuffling side to side. Yeah, what a lovely time for vaginal vacation. I know. Apparently somebody was on a ski trip. I'm not going to fault people for going on vacations and stuff. They could not foresee this kind of stuff happening, honestly. But so I did get to there. They gave me some great painkillers. They did. It was very nice. I told them all the stuff that had happened. And they're like, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a CT. And then we're going to do an internal examination of both sides of you. Look at Stitchy. Yes. I'm going to eat while she's doing this.
Stitchy
hey, Racqueen,
just resubscribed for 49 months. Thanks so much. Dino Dance Treaky 4 Jam Dino Dance Treaky 4 Jam Dino Dance Treaky 4 Jam Hister 4 Moo Pop Hister 4 Moo Pop Hister 4 Boo Pop Hister 4 Boo Pop Hister 4 Moo Pop Hister 4 Moo Pop Hister 4 Boo Pop Hister 4 Boo Pop Dino Dance.
Thank you. Yep. What a good beat. I know, right? She knows exactly how to go. Hey, how you doing, Rat Queen? Hi. It did give me a chance to eat. I'm like, they never let that shit happen. Yet it's normally not a thing. Apparently, I was just the right layering of stuff. And so they gave me a little thing to drink, and they did a CT. I just woke up. How does the squid feel? I feel so much better in comparison to 2 weeks ago. So they sent me in for the CT, and then I was just sitting back with Stitchy in the emergency room, just kind of vibing. And I'm just waiting for them to show up to go ahead and do the internal exams, and everything like that. And all of a sudden, the doctor walks in. He goes, okay, I've got good news and I got bad news. So which did you want first, chat? Yeah, finally a CT. Give me a second. I'm gonna nom real quick. What a pessimistic chat I have, and I love it. Okay. Bad news. They did know what was wrong with me, or an approximation, because it is just a CT at the time. They said you have a pocket of infection that we are worried is necrotizing fasciitis. I'm gonna let the medical people have a moment. Rat queen. So, will I note that it is also not a hemorrhoid? Not a hemorrhoid, not constipation. Oh, I'm taking a sip. So, yeah. It sounds gross and painful. I don't know what it is, though. How the fuck did you manage that? You know, I don't have an answer for that. Hold on, let me get the actual, like, terminology. All right. So, necrotizing fasciitis is known as a flesh-eating bacteria, rare life-threatening bacterial infection that rapidly destroys soft tissues. That includes the fascia, which is connective tissue that covers muscles, skin, and fat. So, yeah, necrotizing in any form is pretty scary. Oh, I thought you were coming back with more food. I was like, what the hell? Okie dokie. Thank you, honey. So, hey, Giga, welcome back. Thank you, Alter. Thank you. Welcome back. I know, it's a lot. I had it in my right arm when you were bit by a black recluse. Oh, then yeah, you fucking know. I love Anna. Just, how the fuck did you do that to yourself? I don't know, okay? So I was like, uh-huh. And the good news? And they're like, we don't have to do an internal exam. In fact, I'm not going to touch you. He's like, we're just going to keep you on painkillers because now we've got a new problem. Our ER and ERs in a large amount of the area right now are full. They are at capacity. We are turning people away. So we can't treat you here. Because I need surgery desperately. And they're like, so we're sending you to Hennepin, which is like 3-4 hours away from me. Which is in Minneapolis, if you don't know what Hennepin is. That is the capital of my state. They're like, they have a bed ready for you. They have surgery teams ready and everything. But you have to sit here until we can get you someone to drive you. I stepped. Well, it's a good thing they didn't give you a charcoal or an enema. I know, right? Stepped away to make chalky milk her necrotizing, and I realized I didn't hear how it was possibly acquired unintentionally if it was spontaneous. Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry. I'll tell you. Oh, that hurt. I haven't coughed in so long. Ooh, no, do not recommend. I'm okay, Boo. Here, have a little bit of crust, okay? Okay. Poor Boo has been so worried about me, honestly. Like one of the days on Saturday when I was sleeping, I finally found a position I could kind of sleep for about an hour or so. He was supposed to go outside, and he laid, even after waiting all night, he laid by my side for another couple of hours to make sure I was okay. Boo, good boy. So they're like, you're gonna have to stay here on painkillers. We're gonna give you that. Yeah, coughing after surgery on the lower sections hurt. It does. Yeah, he's a sweet boy. He is. He is so sweet. So they're like, you're gonna go by ambulance. We're not having your wife drive you. No, you're going by ambulance. Which, sad, no lights. Sorry, everybody. I'm like, oh, I get to go in an ambulance. Of course, I was really out of it by this point because I was on all sorts of painkillers. And they're like, so we're going to take you by ambulance, and you're just going to have to stay here until we can get an ambulance to get you. And it was an experience, I can tell you that. I concur on coughing after surgery, especially right through the abdominal. I know, it's always like, ooh, everything is like sneezing, coughing. You're like, oh, can we just not tighten anything in that area? By the way, hi, Cyberslash. Is that how you say your name? How you doing? So... Oops, did I lose chat a little bit there? Here, try to fix that back in there. There we go. Ignore the historical facts of the day. They are obviously off because I have not been able to do anything with them. Yep, that's how it said. Good, good. I don't want to like y'all back out there. There we go. So I finally got onto a ambulance where they kept me on painkillers again. We drove. This was about. We had showed up at the hospital about 2 p.m. to get seen. I was leaving that hospital. I want to repeat the Anna situation. Yes, that's exactly what. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Don't worry, we can tell you the story after all this stuff is done. Trust me, it's pretty funny. So, we had, I had left about 1 o'clock in the morning. So we had been there from 2 o'clock until midnight. That's when I got into an ambulance and I was drove approximately 3 to 4 hours to Hennepin. Very nice hospital, very good. They actually sent me to the birth center because of where everything is all situated. So they were like, you know, they're trying to like keep my attention and stuff like that, asking me questions. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I was getting woken up all the time by people coming in, giving me medication or checking up on me, you know, checking my blood pressure, my breathing. It was a whole situation. I was finally transferred up. And about 9 o'clock the next morning, that's when I had surgery. And they cleared as much as they could out. I found out that I do have something called a fistula, which I'm going to Google so I have a correct terminology for that. Yeah, thank you. I just want that. That's an abnormal tube-like passage that connects between two body structures that should not be connected. So generally it was this time coming towards the outside, you know, kind of thing. So it was like from the inside of my body to the outside. And yeah, it's a lot. So they did the surgery and they're like, okay, we're gonna have to keep you here for now. Yeah, they are not neat. They are not fun. They said, we got the infection. You have a drainage tube right now to make sure everything's coming out. And we're going to need to be doing wound care to you and keeping you on medications and all that sorts of stuff. So you're not going home today. So this was on Monday. And I legitimately lost days because between painkillers and all sorts of stuff, I was just like out. So if anybody tried to contact me during that time, you did not get sober Squid. Yeah, was surgery on Tuesday? Oh, you're right. Yes, surgery was on Tuesday. I got there on Monday. Thank you, Stitchy. Like I said, days were lost to me, quite honestly. So they cleared out the infection hot zone essentially and letting antibiotics in your body fight the rest. Basically, kinda, for the infection. Bam Bam was a sweetheart and kept me posted. That is true. Like, I know Stitchy was trying her hardest with all that, and I know that all sorts of stuff was happening there, and you know she was trying her best, and it was good. Like everybody tried to keep everybody you know, knowing what was going on, kind of, so you didn't all think that I just disappeared for a week or died. Because the last thing y'all heard me say on Thursday was, "Hey, I'm in a lot of pain. I'm gonna go." Time just the primordial soup of a consciousness after a while. Yeah, basically. I was just like lost. I had no idea what was going on. I didn't know half the time who people were. Like when people would come in and like take my medication, or give me medication or like do body checks and stuff, I didn't know who they were because I was just so out of it, like between pain and all sorts of stuff. So it was pretty uncomfortable. I have had to have wound care changing every single day. I am still going to have a surgery to fix the fistula, but that's not going to be for a bit. I have to wait for this wound to heal because putting any more pressure on my body would not be a good idea. That's what they're basically saying, was that sort of thing. They're like, basically, just, we need you to heal. We need you to heal. So their main hope was if I could get off IV medication to go home. Painkillers and sleep deprivation, best time for someone to cost you to go show up and really fun. I know they would come in and they'd be like, "Hi, excuse me, hi, Squid. My name is Sunny, and I'm just coming in and I'm just gonna take some blood if that's okay." It's like, Uh-huh. Yeah, I assume they have to let your body fight one thing before they go make it through another battle. It is true. And thank you for letting me tell the story when I get to it, Anna. Thank you. Um, it was very like, now hold on. Did you think that I had a I just picked the first name I saw on people typing. You would make more of an interest. That's true. That's true. But I had and unfortunately one of my nurses previously before I got to Hennepin actually blew out one of my veins trying to get a line in. So one arm was just bruised to hell. I have bruises on both of my arms right now. I'm glad you made it through all that. Thank you, Flossie. I've got bruises on both of my forearms, in the corners of my elbows, on my hands. I actually even have a puncture mark on my foot. Should have been the back, not the vein. Yeah, you all hope that would be the blowout, right? Would have been ample time for Stitchy to start getting you to agree to things. Honey, when you're recovered, remember our deal. You're doing all the dishes for next year. Pfft, Muffin, I do them already. But it was, yeah, like I have puncture marks everywhere. Like at one point, because I had both of my, like IV lines, they were kind of occupied at the same time. So they actually did not want to mess with my entire arm. So they just took blood from my foot, like the top of my foot. So that was a weird thing to wake up to. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Thought you were a squid, not a pincushion. Listen, we can all have that. Everyone is allowed to be a pincushion at one point or another. Yeah. I'd have daily checkups with my wound. I was basically just bedridden. I had IVs until about Wednesday-ish. They were starting to try to take me off IVs. And I was waddling around quite happily, just wobble, 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 wobble. They were like, look at you go. And I'm like, look at me go. My mother, not Tina, because she wasn't able to make it out, but my mom and Stitchy were able to come and visit me, which was pretty great because if you don't know, if you're in a private hospital room, quite often you're not getting conversation with a lot of people. And I watched all of my usual feel-good movies. So I was just like sitting there in the quiet, and it was just quiet and alone, and the only sounds I had were my medical stuff. And then you waddled away, waddle, waddle, waddle. Exactly. I would waddle over to refill my my water glass and maybe get an orange juice, and then I'd waddle back to my room. One of the funniest, well, it was funny to me, it was one of the times I had wound care and I was like keeping my eyes closed because I was in a lot of pain. And all of a sudden I opened my eyes and my lunch was just sitting next to me. And I was like, what the fuck? When did they come in? Sounds like it would drive you insane after a while. Oh God, by Thursday, I was just like near kicking myself out of the bed. Like I need something. Like Stitchy could not be there all the time because she had to get stuff ready for work, for work her things, and it's a long drive to get up there. I mean, if we had been in another city that was a little bit closer, she would have visited a lot more. And I appreciate the visits she did. She also kept talking to me on the phone, that sort of thing. And I just, I did feel quite honestly like I was going a little bit insane. Hospital lunch, but I'm already in so much pain. If you didn't get to check it out, I have it on my Blue Sky. Like all of the meals I had, well, basically all the meals, like some of them I did not get to take pictures of because I was eating them too fast. Like the last lunch I had was stroganoff with some carrots, and they sent me a cookie. Like breakfast was usually scrambled eggs and some sort of like extra thing. Like 2 of my breakfasts had coffee cakes. How bad were they? They were not bad at all. They were actually really, really pretty good. Like I was shocked on like the decency of the meals. It was just towards the end that I was getting upset. Like I was legitimately frustrated that I didn't want the smell of the hospital, and I just couldn't. It felt, it made me feel sick. So reminds me of that one guy who went into a coma as a kid, and Barney the dinosaur played for a decade, was fully aware, grew to hate it so much he pulled himself out of a coma to escape it. That sounds even. Yeah, they had some pretty quality food. They did ask me if there was stuff I would like. Like when they brought me lunch or something like that, they'd be like, "Do you want ginger ale or do you want milk or something like that?" And oh God, give me some ginger ale. But like the food was pretty decent. Like I'm not used to hospital food because most of the time when I've had surgeries or stuff like that, they just send me home. Um, but all the stuff was pretty good. Like the first day breakfast was, oh my God, delicious. It was just, I was just scrounging it down. Um, I will also say I'm very happy that my throat is sounding better. Like immediately after surgery, I sounded crackly, and I was really kind of worried because it stuck around for a while. I was really kind of scared that my voice was not going to fix itself, and I was just in general worried. And yeah, you sound normal. Yeah, it took me like 2 weeks to sound normal. It took me a full week to sound normal though. I was very, very rough. Well, I'm gonna take a nibble. So if you guys have questions or stuff like that, I can eat my sandwich. Oh, good. I've been drinking so much water and orange juice. Oh, I almost dropped that bottle. um. So yeah, well, if it did stick, you could have rebranded as a Sasquatch VTuber. I don't know what I would have rebranded as if I was like really rough sounding or something. I don't know. Maybe I'd have to look into some cryptid things. Um. So am I still on antibiotics? Yes, I am on oral antibiotics right now. Um. Also, I am on a painkiller for when I am on what is it? When I do wound care, I have a painkiller that I take beforehand because it is kind of painful.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel pretty little bit bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Well, thank you. Also, I was like, I had not been able to take a shower because it's an open wound still situation. So I couldn't even brush my hair out. It's like my hair was in tangles because I do legitimately have really long hair. Um, this is why my squid persona model, this model has long hair because I do have very long hair right now. So I was trying to like untangle braided kind of situations. It was bad. I miss wound care. I don't miss it either. It's not my favorite thing to do, quite honestly. Mm. I also apparently lost 10 pounds. So that was a thing. That was something I got to find out. So yeah, wound care was not fun. So there will be a coming time. I liked wound care, but our wound care people are amazing. That's true. Like they're very nice. They're very, very kind. They try not to make anything hurt worse. So how long are they gonna wait until your next surgery? I'm not certain. It all depends on how fast my body is healing. Because like they're saying it's looking good so far. Like it's looking really nice for how it's going, but they have to wait for wound care to respond to them. But like, am I getting close to the wound sealing itself kind of situation? If that happens, they'll probably wait a couple days before I get into like a surgery thing. Actually, because of my surgery being specialized, I am going to be at the U of M, which is one of the U of M surgery centers. Also, I'm going to assume the necrosis wasn't in your blood work since when they did initial blood samples. That is true. They did not find any of it in my bloods. They did not find any MRSA, which is a huge thing for me because I've had MRSA. I have had MRSA before multiple times, so it was very worrying that that might be a thing. Could you imagine necrotizing fasciitis and MRSA at the same time? Fuck that. Also occurs to me you're very overdue for a bad joke. Okay, well, I'm gonna eat my sandwich and wait for my joke. Oh. For sure, indeed. Um, so streaming might be a little weird. I still want to do streaming because again, this is my social interaction. It is how I don't go crazy. Oh, boo collapse. Such a big boo. So streaming will be a little bit weird because I have to take an effect that I have to see wound care every single day. So I don't know if that means I'm gonna do, depending on like the streaming setup, like if wound care is, oh, Cyber, thank you so, oh hush, Ubu. Well, thank you so much for the gift. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you. Can you hush now, Boo? Thank you, Booba. There we go. Thank you. That was very sweet of you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. Stole my comfy spot. Oh my goodness. Are you feeling all right? Like, give me a scale of 1 to 10. Okay. Before surgery. Oh hush, Boo. I can say surgery. Before surgery, I was at a 9-10. Yeah, we can see if we can get wound care early in the morning. If it's early in the morning, that's no problem. I'll be able to stream it at my normal time. If it's later in the day, I don't know if I should just stream shorter streams in the morning, like I'm kind of doing now because I have wound care at like 2. Oh, hush, Ubu. You know, we can do like, oop, don't hit my microphone. We don't have to, we can do it later in the day too. We'll find out. But my pain level's about a 2, 1 or 2. So I don't want you to think that I forgot about that. It's 1 or 2. Wang? Yeah, for my thing.
So I was talking to some writing critics, and they said my character was too static. So I pushed him out a window. He was very mobile after that.
Oh, I've missed your bad jokes. I've missed them. I've missed them so bad. She just typing me, warning content. Thank you, Boo. As long as you're healing, take care of yourself, I can deal with my favorite streamer. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of do what Happy says. I might just make a schedule saying like, hey, you know, this week. Oh, for a title. Well, it's too late now. So I'm gonna take it slowly. I'll probably take a bunch of breaks as need be. I did test yesterday how long I could kind of sit still for. And I do have a cushion in the off chance that I need to, you know, I need a little bit more cushion for me to sit. But so far, it's like pain level wise, it's like a 1, maybe a 2 at the worst. Oh, excuse me. So I'm going to try and take it easy. My schedule is probably going to be all wompity because of depending on how wound care is opened for. Like I don't want to push myself and end up in a hospital again. I don't want anybody to be worried about me. And, you know, that's the kind of thing I don't want to do. Like, there is some, yeah, so much better than the 8 to 10. Oh, yeah. So, there are some things about my stuff that I have not talked about, and I don't think I want to talk about them simply because I just feel it's a little bit too much information. But I've given you all basically most of the information as need be. And I feel like we're, you know, I wanted to make sure that people knew. So I'll be definitely posting this on YouTube, just because I was not able to post a whole bunch of stuff. You know, that scene in Star Wars where they're giving Luke his new hand. When they would do my wound care, my hand fingers would move involuntarily like his. I hate it so much. Oh, mine is, I don't like making noise. I don't like it. I don't like, making pained sound, which was like the worst for poor Stitchy because I was in the worst pain beforehand and I could not get things going or moving or anything like that. Sorry, I'm making sure I posted up for this week's, I missed posting up my YouTube video, so I want to make sure that I get it just public right now. It's fine. We can launch it. That's fine. So far, like, it's been okay. Stitchy had to watch wound care be done so she could do it for me on the weekend because there is no wound care on the weekends. Not bueno, you know? But she's been doing great. You know, it hasn't been a whole lot of pain because I keep trying to remind her that you are going to be I'm going to be in pain. You know, so it's going to be a whole thing. It's going to be a whole thing of healing. It's going to be a whole thing about getting used to stuff. Wait, why not on the weekends? They don't, the general hospital in our area is not open for general things usually on the weekends. It's more for like emergency visits during that time. So Stitchy is my wound care over the weekend. I have the use your words edited video, by the way. I can send it to you early if you want. Hell yeah, why not? No, Mudang, don't side eye. No, Mudang, no. Oh, by the way, Cyber Slash, if you're still in here, is it a-okay to check out what that is? Because it is a secret gift. Like, I don't know if it's coming, if it's a physical gift or if it's a digital gift. Because if it's digital, I won't check on it for weeks otherwise. The general hospital isn't open for general. It's a weird situation. Go ahead. All right, let me take a look. I don't want it. I just didn't want to, like... There we go. Oh, thank you so much for that. I'll definitely thank you. You're not used to using... Ow! Thank you for the cookies. I do enjoy cookies right now. Not used to using thrones, so... Well, that's okay. Thank you so much. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I will say that since this scent apparently is a temporary thing, I will be getting a different scent. But I will send you a picture of it when I do get to... So much. Hey, Atomic, how you doing? All right, shuffling a little bit. There we go. So, like I said, I've been very sore and mostly tired, which I know is completely normal and completely natural. I'm mostly trying to get used to eating food again. That's not on a like weird scheduling thing. And you know, it's a whole situation. Like yeah, it's just weird. And it felt bad, like I didn't tell you all what was going on. Next time you're on, I'm gonna be welcoming you back properly. I do it today, but I got locked out of the house the other day and it's money and a new key. Just considered a vague countdown to surprise. Oh. That's horrifying, Sunny. I was also off my depression medication for most of the time. So I was just like, I was crying at the drop of a hat. Like somebody came up, how are you doing? I'm fine, thank you. It was bad. Like Stitchy left me this adorable note on my, if you've ever seen one of those medical things, you know, it like tells you who your doctor and your nurse is and stuff like that. Well, Stitchy wrote a note on it being like, I'm coming back for you and I love you. And like all the nurses were like, aw. And I was just like, why can't I stop crying? How are you doing? Instant tears. Emotional. I see. Yes, that is exactly it, Sunny. And eventually I just kind of looked at a nurse and was like, I need
emotional damage.
Exactly. I was like, I need venlafaxine. Give it to me. And they were like, okay, we didn't realize you were off of it. So they gave it to me. And yeah, it was pretty good. Okay. Mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, financially exhausted. So to answer your question, good. Ow. Thank you for the pride titties. I'm happy you're doing good, even with all those things going on. I am. I just, I've missed you all so much, seriously. I was like doing nothing but watching movies. I'm pretty sure that if I had a knitting needle, I probably would have gotten an entire scarf done. Probably a couple of them. So like I said, the streaming situation is going to be kind of, you know, while you're gone, I got a new job. What the shit? That's great to hear though. Happy for your new job. Hopefully it's going well. Yeah, congrats on that. Congratulations. So happy to hear about that. Basically for streaming, it's going to be like, just basically keep an eye out for any kind of alerts to let you know what's going on. And I don't know how long I'm going to stream for. So it's going to be like, if you get the alert, you want to be watching. Your server at Red Lobster. Oh my God, that's delicious. You get to walk away with all those delicious buns at the end of the day. Wolfie and Anna said something up for you. Just saw that. Oh, right. I was supposed to look at that before I got started, but I didn't. I got a card from everybody, or from a lot of y'all. I want to take a look at it real quick. See that? Bloop. Oh, give us. Oh, look. Oh. Mako misses his Nuna. Raven, hope you're feeling better, Mom. Oh, my online babies. We'll see. Anna, how dare you use the fucking hug emote? Rat Queen, thank you. Flossie. Oh, Bam Bam, Opal. You put your head back down. I'm fine, boo. Sunny, Atomic, Rosie, Wolfie, Giga. Oh. Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my goodness, you're all lucky that I'm back on venaflaxine and I can't cry at the drop of a hat. Oh, it's so sweet. Thank you. Oh, you got that image just for the card. Oh God. Good. Oh, that is so sweet of you all. Thank you. That's so sweet. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep it. Yeah, get loved on. Ah, no. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I'm gonna save that. That's fan art. I don't give a fuck. It's worth it. It is so cute. Oh, heck yeah, get loved on. Oh yeah, and I appreciate, seriously, I was like, I need to tell people things. Oh, boo. I missed my dogs, I missed my wife, I missed Boar. There were some times that I would just go onto Boar's chat and just listen to him while I was sleeping because it was noise. It was natural people talking, not acting and stuff like that. Boo, you can't listen. You are my best couch nurse, but I can't keep giving you food, okay? Can't do it. Sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry, Boba. Very sorry, Boba. He's side-eyeing my breakfast left. Like, come on, you're not gonna finish it. Let me finish it for you. Come on. Yeah, come on. Slap that butt. I'm surprised I haven't seen Wolfie yet. But thank you so much, Anna and Wolfie, for getting that stuff started, for getting that all going. Thank you. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. So, like I said, I'm probably going to be streaming depending on like what the wound care is. If it's like this, like today, I might stream from like 11 until about, if it's about like a half hour before that event is happening. So, you know, it's been very great. I hope if anybody has questions about stuff, you can totally ask. If it's something I don't want to answer, I won't answer it. I'll just tell you, nope, don't feel like answering that. Next. Always with the mushy stuff. Anyways, the mushy stuff done, just gonna, what? Ow! Yeah, that's Sunny. The only problems I'm having currently is like things are slightly uncomfortable on sitting. And for some weird reason, when I get up, I get flushed. Like if I walk around and then take a sit down, I am flushed and a little bit of sweating. But I think that's more of the body just being like, fuck you, lay down. And I don't want to lay down no more. Listen, if you had to wear clot cuffs on your legs, you would also not want to lay down. But I am still intending on playing some games. It's just going to be a different time. I don't have exact timing. If I do, it's because I know what wound care is going to be. So it's either going to be regular time streaming where I just end early, or it's going to be a later day stream, and I can probably stream for as long as I can. So it's a lot of stuff to go through. But medically, I am much better. I'm on oral antibiotics, and I'm on much less painkillers. Sending my love to the Healing Squid. Thank you, Aurora Aquamarine. I did just totally get to see your... Ow, sorry, I'm gonna... And there we go. Thank you. I saw your note on the well wishes card. Thank you so much. I'm like I said, I'm a little uncomfy still with stuff, but I'm hoping to get better stuff going on. I am hoping to have a whole bunch of fun times with y'all, and we're gonna like I said, the worst that can happen is I either have shorter streams or I have to take some breaks. Like, give me a second. I'm gonna get up for a second. Just a momento. Oh, hold on. Waddle, waddle. Waddle, waddle. There we go. Model freak out time. Yeah. Oh, let me see if they're still in chat. Yes, Cyber Slash. So the big story was, just to let you know, was Anna. I was having the hardest time remembering how to say Anna's name, because I have friends whose names were spelled a little bit like that, and they were called Anna. So it was the only reason I have Anna's name memorized now is because she bardically insulted me. So. Oh. Me too. See, not the only one. After that, haven't screwed it up. She did cast Vicious Mockery. She did. So, like I said, I probably will not do a whole bunch of pre-posting. You'll probably get, if you're following me and everything like that now, you'll probably get the alert like you normally do, just to let you know. I post stuff still on Facebook, Twitter, Blue Sky, and on my Discord. So, you know, also I know the fact is wrong for the day. I just didn't know how long we were going to be staying on or how many people were going to be talking. So I just didn't feel like updating the historical fact of the day today. We will have a new pup of the month. I will get that posted probably later on tonight, just because I've been just, you know, trying to take it easy. The fun quote was, "Oh no, I've left all my good jokes at home. At least your mother gave me one. She's been cooking for 9 months." Oh yeah, that was one of them. That was the one. I was like, damn. I did not forget this lady's name. Also, my mother has no idea what to bring people in the hospital. She brought me
What's the difference between a mouse and a cut girl?
What?
If you don't know, get some glasses, good God.
Oh, God. So, what was I saying? Oh, God. Sorry. I'm trying to shuffle a little. Mom. Yeah, right, Mom. She does not know what to bring people in the hospital. She just brought me a giant bag of candy. Like giant. I'm like, Mom, I can barely eat. Why do you think I'm going to be eating candy? The few calories I'm getting inside my body a day, and you think I'm going to fill it with candy? How dare you? But no, I just took it home. So I did get to see her. It's been a long time since I've gotten to see her in person rather than just like chit-chatting on the phone. So that was very nice. I liked that. That was pretty good. I don't know how long this is going to take to heal. Like it's tough for me. Like I want to give like a idea of like how long things are going to be kind of set out, but it's kind of tough to do it that way. And I know that people are gonna be like, it's time to rest and everything, but I have that absolute fear, like a lot of streamers do, that if I do not come back, if I don't do things and like continue on with the order of things, that it's not gonna go well. Like I will lose the people I have. So I know a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, that's not how that works. It's like sometimes it can be when you're in content, you know? You're like, you're not sure what your plans are, you aren't sure, and it's just kind of, I appreciate everyone who came today. Not kidding me that easily. I hope not. So like I just want to make sure that everyone got to know what was going on, and that I am not quitting streaming, I'm not gone, I'm not canceled for something. You know, that sort of thing. really is a coin flip. You'll have your loyal core, but fringe ones can flake for less. That is true. That is true. You're stuck in the wall. Rat Queen, please. It's so cold. It's so cold. By the way, I have an ad starting in about less than a minute. Sorry about that. Maybe I could dismiss it because I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on for a bit. So I'm going to snooze it for a bit. So, you know, it's a thing. Like it is like Anna says. So it's a it's a coin flip. It's like if you've got new people recently, they might not come back, and loyal ones will. You hope. I do still have plans for the coming year. I did want to share those with you all too. I'm hoping to do some more emotes, like change up some emotes. So if you've got ideas, go ahead and put them out there on like what I got, like suggestion and ideas on my Discord, or you can message me. I don't give a shit. Like just ideas for things. If I do have some ideas, I'm just seeing what everybody else is kind of looking for. If they have any, if they don't, I'll come up with stuff on my own. I am also hoping to thank you for the smooches. I am also hoping to get some merch. Like I want to get you some merch because I know some people have been hoping for some. Like I have a merch store, but I don't really talk about it much just because I'm not as proud about the product. But I want to get that kind of stuff. So, you know, one, because Tina keeps buying my merch. I want her to have some really nice looking stuff, you know? So I'm going to be looking into that kind of stuff too. Might upgrade the bottom of the sea look we have got going on here, you know? So I'm not just, you know, I've got plans for this year. I'm hoping to get them. And yeah. So anybody got any questions that I could possibly answer or tiptoe around, depending on? Oh, all the attention and love. Yeah. Damn, some cute emo. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? 4. Question. Had a call. What did you say about opening it on stream? Oh, I thought it was very sweet. I loved it very much. It was very kind, and I enjoyed everybody's responses to it. It was very sweet. Yeah. If I wasn't on venlafaxine, I'd have been sobbing. I know, but it's okay. I'm going to be putting this up on YouTube so you don't miss it. I didn't open it up on actual like screen, so no. It's okay. I know, it's okay. I still appreciated it. I want you to know that. Just realized you're saying you want me to send the proper PNG since I'm not sure it's saved as a JPEG. Yeah, if you'd like to send that to me, Sunny, I would love that. So I can mark that up on my little, you know, saved stuff. I love that. So that's kind of been what's been happening with me, and what's kind of been going on. Yeah, I had coffee for the first time in so long. It was like, yes. Not gonna lie, I was gonna try and make you a cake or something, but I don't know how to get it to you. Aw, that's so sweet, Atomic. The idea is there, though. I need to find it, but we'll do so soon. Thank you. I'll remind you if I can, Sunny. Like I said, still healing up from everything, but I did want to make sure that people knew what was going on. Let's see. Airdropping you to the hospital with a cake. God, wouldn't that be interesting? But I think that it's much appreciated, Squid. Thank you, Flossie. I wanted to keep everybody up in the loop and keep everybody good and going. I think that I'm probably going to go take a nap. Just imagining the Iron Man scene. Oh, there's so many Iron Man scenes. Which one? Really did miss you. Totally did miss your wife and chick. It's okay if you want to message Stitchy. Like, I don't have a hold on her as a person. You know, if Stitchy ever doesn't want to talk about something or she doesn't want to talk to people, she'll let y'all know. It's all good. Thank you for that. Thank you, Sunny. That's one of my favorite Rickrolls. Don't feel bad. It's fine. Sleep well and heal quickly. Thank you. The one where he jumps out of the plane at the start of the movie. Yes. Love it. Let's see. Herma. Boar will do that to you. He will. I'm just trying to figure out who to raid to. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm gonna probably post the thank you usual thing I usually do, or I may not. I don't know, but I want to say thank you so much. Cyber / thank you so much for the gift. Thank you, Sunny, for all the potato. Boar is a potato. But I'll just thank y'all here. I think I know who I want to get y'all rated to, so you guys can have a time to like work on some things and, you know, kind of vibe out with some awesome people. And I'm going to take a little nap before I have to go to wound care today. You want to go to Boar? Okay, we can go to Boar. There we go. You are most welcome. Hope your recovery is swift. Thank you so much, Cyber. Thank you. It means a lot. Boar is playing some really good games, and I think he's got a hype train starting. Starting or ending? One of the two. We shall go to the potato. Yeah, so, yeah, why isn't Anne alive? We're going to go ahead and do the raid thingies here. Badoop. The first one is if you have a subscription to me. If you don't, you can use the bottom one or any other raid message you'd like to use. We're going to go and see my real life baby brother. I say baby, even though he's pretty old. But we're going to go ahead and go there. And like I said, I'm going to take a nap and kind of try to keep doing some healing. So maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see how we're going. And we'll get to have some fun, okay? We're going to try and do our best, all right? Thank you so much for coming. Ow. Thank you. Thank you for that. Stay safe, Squid. Thank you very much. I'm going to try. Good to see you. Take care. Thank you. And I hope the same for y'all, okay? So stick around for that raid. And smoochy it. And yeah, I'll see y'all soon, okay? Bye.